Hey, Ali here, back with another video. Today I'm going to answer the most asked question on the internet: how to hack Facebook. Disclaimer: this video is only for educational purposes and not intended to put into practice unless you have authorized access to the system you are trying to break into. Okay, well, there are tons of ways to hack Facebook account, but I'm going to tell you about the top 5 ways which I think are the best to hack Facebook account. But keep in mind, guys, all of you, okay, that you cannot just hack into anyone Facebook account with few clicks that some websites offer on the internet, which is totally false. Facebook has made it difficult, very difficult, to hack anyone's Facebook account. But as they all say, computer cannot be protected from hackers. What I will tell you are the only tips and tricks that can help you. Okay, well, that being said, let's get to the good stuff. As we all know that companies like Samsung and Apple are more serious about security than they were ever before. So if you're trying to break into anyone's smartphone software, there's a strong possibility that you will fail. You need to know more than just the basics of hacking. So if you're scriptly, you're in bad luck for that. So don't worry, I'm not getting into any advanced penetration testing and all that boring stuff. We all here for easy and fun stuff. These mobile devices are portable and easy to have access to, since many people still do not know how to protect their data, which makes smartphones pretty much vulnerable. There are lots of software that are made to perform mobile hacking, but of course I'm not talking about the software scams that are available online. I'm talking about software that can help you. Software like AmSpy are the best tools to hack someone's mobile phone, but still you need to have access to the phone. You can install the application on it. But don't worry, these kind of applications are totally undetectable. With this application, you can read their text, you can see what they are typing, you can listen to their calls, and you can do a lot of things with this great tool. But these kind of softwares are not free usually, of course. Okay, for the list of these kind of software, you can visit the link that I have given in the description below. There's another OS, mobile OS, which is great, I think, called Kali Linux NetHunter. But unfortunately this OS is available for only Nexus devices. But the plus point is, unlike AmSpy, it is free to download and there are many tools available in this mobile OS to play with. Kali Linux NetHunter link is also available in the description below. So once you hack the mobile of the victim, of course it will be easy to get the access to his or her Facebook account. DNS or domain name system is a protocol, and its basic job is to turn a domain name, which can be google.com, into an IP or an inter protocol address like 124.130.4. It's a kind of place where all your domain IPs are stored. Okay, DNS spoofing is a type of man-in-the-middle attack. If you do not know what is man-in-the-middle attack, it's a kind of attack in which the attacker intercepts the communication between two devices and it gets all the data that is being transferred between two communication devices. To perform DNS spoofing attack, the attacker just alter the domain name information that is stored in DNS server to redirect the victim to his impacted website. Mostly people use Ethergap for the DNS spoofing. You can use this attack to send the victim to any other website that you have created for stealing the data. With DNS spoofing, I think it is easy to hack Facebook account. Backdoor is a method that hackers use to get unauthorized access to the same computer repeatedly without the knowledge of the user. When using this method, mostly a hacker opens all vulnerable ports on the victim's machine, making that port some kind of backdoor to the attacker, because most people don't check what ports are open on their computer. They don't have enough time. Which reminds me, what ports are open on my system? Well, yeah, I guess I don't know. Anyways, this makes it easier for the attacker to gain access to the victim machine again and again. Once you have access to the victim machine, it is easy to get any kind of information from the user that you want, like password, of course, password, who else don't want passwords, and all kind of personal information, etc. Social engineering. As Kevin Mitnick said this best, you cannot download a patch for human stupidity. But I wonder why they all make quotes about human stupidity. Even Einstein has a quote about that. Anyways, so on my list, social engineering is on number 2 because there are lots of ways you can trick a person to revealing his information about his passwords, his account password. And I think theoretically there is no protection for social engineering when it comes to hacking. The most common attack that people use are fake emails, fake websites to trick people into revealing their personal info. And there are many other ways. You can use Kali Linux tool called SETset, social engineering toolkit, to perform basic social engineering attack. The thing I like about social engineering that there's unlimited ways and scenarios you can get the victim's personal information. So Facebook hacking with social engineering, I think it is pretty much easy, because we all know that Facebook is a social network, and social engineering is all about getting the trust of the victim. Number 1 on my list is keylogger. Keylogger or keystroke capture is the action to capture keystroke on the keyboard. In my opinion, I think it's the best way to hack someone's Facebook account, because you can install it remotely on victim's machine, and there are also many kind of keyloggers available online that are free. But I would recommend you to make your own keylogger in Python language, because making it in Python is a lot easier than making it in C or C++. Plus, the antivirus these days easily detects the ready-made keylogger software. There are 2 types of keylogger: the hardware and software. Hardware keyloggers are the devices that connects with your keyboard cable, and if you don't want to download a Windows application, you can install it as an in the browser as an extension, in the victim's browser, of course, as an extension. So I would recommend you to download Xenotix keylogger, which is great, I think. Once you get the password and email the user, you can log in with it easily. That's it. So guys, this was my list of top 5 ways to hack a Facebook account. I'm sure that most of you won't agree with my list, which is perfectly fine. If you have any questions and suggestions, or if you know any better trick to hack Facebook account, then leave the comment below. And if you like this video, please like it, and if you dislike it, you know what to do, and I'll see you next time. Peace.